guys, we are back with another song by Eminem. Which one are we doing today?
All right, so we're actually going to be doing two songs. We're
Okay.
going to be splitting them up into two videos. I promise you, we're recording them back to back. The reason for it is certain platforms we cannot upload videos more than an hour, and I don't want to skim through some of the breakdowns.
And I doubt you would want to just watch. No one wants to watch a video and see that it's 2 hours long.
So, with that being said, we're doing the final two songs on Revival by Eminem. The first one is Castle, and the next one is called Arose.
A
Now,
rose, like a
one word.
rose.
Yes. One word.
Oh, so then not like a rose.
Yeah, like a
A
rose.
rose.
Yes.
Like I got up.
Okay, so there's a reason why these songs are tied together. Do you recall anything about this?
There's like a girl singing. That's it.
No, I know. Do you get like the reason why they're tied together or why
No,
people.
I don't even remember what a rose is.
Okay, so again, like we discussed throughout this whole album, when this first came out, I played this for you. Um, the connection we caught, I guess, like most people by accident. We were listening to it, and I was like, what the hell just happened? And then it's obvious why. So if you like Google one of these songs, like for a reaction, they're always tied together. So like people that do reaction videos always tie these two songs together. They react back to back because they are tied in. Since you don't remember, it'll be interesting to see how you feel about it.
Okay.
So yes, we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna listen, we'll break it down, and then we're gonna press stop and then press record on the next one right away.
Okay.
And on the second video, I'll definitely keep the ads brief, so get things going.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so we are sponsored by Manscaped. I got the Performance Package 4.0, which is awesome. It comes with the Lawnmower 4.0, which is great. I always say my favorite part is that there's a light on this, so you can actually see what you're doing when you're trimming. It also comes with a ceramic blade. You see that white part? It's great. It helps reduce nicks and ingrown hairs. It's waterproof. It's by far the best buzzer I've ever used. The performance package also comes with the attachments for the buzzer. It comes with the nose and ear hair trimmer. It comes with the ball deodorant and the ball toner, known as Crop Preserver and Crop Reviver. Reviver. We're doing revival. It also comes with a travel case and a pair of boxer briefs, which are incredibly comfortable. It's really, check it out. It's very, very good. And you can get 20% off and free shipping with the code WITHSMITH at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code WITHSMITH. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Your balls will thank you. All right.
Yes, and can I have that?
Yes, you can.
You. So this video is also sponsored by Carnivore Snacks, one of my absolute favorite meat snacks ever. Only two simple ingredients in I think all of their products. Well, no, that's not true. They have like a mixed slider that has like multiple different meats in it, but most of them are literally just a meat. Like this one's grass-fed beef chuck and Redmond real salt. Usually it's just two ingredients like that. And the fact that it's grass-fed is incredible. Only good meats in here, and it's absolutely delicious. It's like eating a meat potato chip, and I'm absolutely addicted to these, and I need more, like right now. And you can use the same coupon code for 15% off your order, and the link's in the description below. Also, I've been getting into one of these. This is the last one I have. I need to order some more. Chomps is my favorite beef jerky and one of my favorite meat snacks as well. This one's also grass-fed, minimal ingredients, like 90 calories in this whole stick. And it's absolutely delicious, super soft and moist and just incredible. And you can use the same coupon code with Smith for 10% off your order and an additional 10% off subscriptions. You can also use with Smith our coupon code for $20 off of SeatGeek. You get tickets for like concerts, sporting events, like literally anything. We've used them. We loved our experience. It was great. I definitely recommend it. And you will save $20 off your first purchase with our coupon code. And the link is in the description below for everything. And also check out our Amazon storefront. It's also there. Like and subscribe and follow us on social media channels if you'd like to. And yeah, that is about it.
Yes. All right. So first up, Castle, which is featuring Liz Rodriguez. We've heard her before on a few songs, I
Oh,
believe.
really?
Yes. So this is track number 18 off of Revival. So here we go.
I built this castle, now we are trapped on the throne. I'm sorry we're alone. I wrote my chapter, you'll turn the page when I'm gone. I hope you'll sing along. This is your
I just want you to know that I ain't scared. Whatever it takes to race, I'm prepared to do whatever.
December 1st,
To do
1995.
whatever.
Dear Haley,
You'll be coming out of mommy's stomach soon. I better do something quick if I'ma be able to support you. I can barely support me, but as long as you're healthy, that's all that matters for the time being. But obviously, assuming you will be, just thinking ahead, I'ma make it if it kills me. Let's see how far I can take it with this music. I'm getting sick of chasing this illusion. Sorry for sloppy writing, the pen in my hand is shaking. Please excuse me, Dad's a little nervous, but at the same time excited. If I use the same energy while I'm saying rhymes and write them with the same passion and the same exact enthusiasm as I'm using in this letter, maybe they can feel me as I'm trying to build these castles out of sand, baby girl. For you to sit on the throne, I got plans, baby girl. Welcome to Mom and Dad's crazy world. Love Daddy, maple flavor kisses, buttered pancakes and syrup.
Okay. So do you remember this?
Yes.
All right. So it starts off with the chorus, which is Liz Rodriguez. So this is a song to Haley, if that wasn't obvious, which it is. And you'll pick up on these are the format of each verse is a letter that he wrote to her at different points in her life. This one's actually before she was born.
Yeah,
So
because I was gonna say he says December 1st, 1995, and I was like,
she's not even born yet.
I don't recall being so close in age to her.
Yeah.
How old is she?
So I believe she was born on, I believe she's either born on, I think she's born on Christmas Eve of 95, I believe.
95.
Yes.
So
So,
she's only 3 years younger than me?
hmm
That's so strange.
yeah. So it starts off with the chorus. Liz Rodriguez, I built this castle. Now we are trapped on the throne. I'm sorry we're alone. I wrote my chapter. You'll turn the page when I'm gone. I hope you'll sing along. This is your song. So she's singing, and it's obviously Eminem. It's the thoughts of Eminem towards Haley, saying, like,
Yeah.
oh, I made it. We're famous. We're rich, but like, we're trapped on the throne. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this is your life now, like
Yeah.
whether you like it or not.
Yep.
Even if you were to give it up,
Yes.
it's still your life.
And then Eminem starts singing too. He says, I just want you to know that I ain't scared. Whatever it takes to raise you, I'm prepared to do whatever, to do whatever. And then we hear Eminem starting to jot his letter.
Oh, I didn't
And
notice
he
that.
says, December 1st, 1995, Dear Haley. So apparently Eminem did used to write letters to her.
So this is real because it's like a strange date to pick.
So it's not verbatim, right? Like the letter's not verbatim. This isn't the actual letter, but apparently it's roughly the sentiment of the type of letters he would write to her. So yes, I do believe she was born a few weeks later. So he's writing to her before she's actually born. All right. He's verse 1. He says, You'll be coming out of mommy's stomach soon. I better do something quick if I'm gonna be able to support you. I can barely support me, but as long as you're healthy, that's all that matters for the time being. But obviously, assuming you will be, just thinking ahead, I'm gonna make it if it kills me. Let's see how far I can take it with this music. I'm getting sick of chasing this illusion. So he's preparing for her to be born, and he's thinking like, oh my God, how am I gonna provide? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
because he like wasn't a big star yet,
he was
right?
nothing. I don't even think his Infinite album, which we didn't even listen to, I don't even think that was out yet. So he's like, he doesn't even,
Poor.
yeah. Infinite was like failed when it came out.
I
So like
never heard of it.
he didn't even have that
I
yet.
never heard of it.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
we'll go back when we finish his discography. So yeah, he's like, all right, I'm gonna have to make something work.
Yeah, like do something
Yeah.
somehow.
And he says, I'm getting sick of chasing this illusion. So he's like, oh man, like I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Then he continues, sorry for sloppy writing. The pen in my hand is shaking. Please excuse me. Dad's a little nervous, but at the same time excited. If I use the same energy while I'm saying rhymes and write them, with the same passion and the same exact enthusiasm as I'm using in this letter, maybe they can feel me as I'm trying to build these castles out of sand, baby girl. For you to sit on the throne, I got plans, baby girl. Welcome to Mom and Dad's crazy world. Love, Daddy. Maple flavored kisses, buttered pancakes, and syrup. So it's funny. So it's interesting. He's saying sorry for the sloppy writing because he's writing the letter.
Uh-huh.
So his pen's shaking. So it sounds like he's nervous about her being born, but also like how he's going to support her. You know what I mean? And the fact that he has no prospects as of right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like not sure of like what he can even do, really.
Yes, but then he's saying he's gonna give the world to her. He's gonna make
Yeah.
it because he has to, and then he acknowledges Mom and Dad's crazy world. So he knows that she's entering their wild life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we will pick it up here.
Flavor kisses, buttered pancakes, and syrup.
Build this castle, now we are trapped on the throne. I'm sorry we're alone. I wrote my chapter, you'll turn the page when I'm gone. I hope you'll sing along. This is your
December 1st, 1996. Dear Haley,
You got your mama's personality, same eyes as I got. Her beautiful smile, but your ears are the same size as mine are. Sorry for that, little minor mishap, but you grow into them, baby. I'm on the grind now. I'm doing little shows, open mics all night as the studios. While I'm trying to keep the lights on, why does it seem like I'm so close to this dream? Yet so far, I just keep steering. I'ma turn into someone I haven't the slightest clue what I'ma do if it falls through. You took your first steps today, you probably walk soon. My infinite CD flop, too many soft tunes. They're talking bad about Dad, it's ticking me off too. Makes me feel like I don't belong or something. Ooh, I think I might have just stumbled onto something new. Got a prediction for the future, I'm hoping that you open this envelope when you're older and it holds true.
Okay, that's a quick one. So the chorus is the same. It goes,
Yeah.
with her and him. And then the second verse is the start of the next letter, which is December 1st, 1996. So it's 1 year. So Haley's about to turn 1 year old.
Okay.
And he comes in. He says, you got your mama's personality, same eyes as I got, her beautiful smile, but your ears are the same size as mine are. Sorry for that. A little mishap, but you'll grow into them, baby. I'm on the grind now. So
That's so funny.
he's acknowledging, okay, she's born, she's alive, she has, you have these traits from each of us, and then
Big ears.
big ears from him. Yes. I'm on the
Well,
grind.
lucky she's a girl though, because you just hide it with your hair. I have big
Yeah.
ears too.
It's funny. He says, I'm on the grind now. I'm doing little shows, open mics, all-nighters at studios while I'm trying to keep the lights on. Why does it seem like I'm so close to this dream, yet so far? I just keep steering. I'm a turn into someone. I haven't the slightest clue. What do I do if it falls through?
You can't think like that.
Yeah.
You can't, because then you'll never do anything.
So he is acknowledging though that he's like doing the things that he needs to, right? He's like, I'm on the grind now, I'm doing shows, open mics, I'm in the studio all night while he's trying to keep the lights on. So he's like, he has to work a real job, you know what I mean? To provide, and then he's also trying to pursue his dream.
Yeah.
And then he does this small little scheme in this line here where he says, I just keep steering, I'm a turn into someone. So like steering and then turn, but then
Like as if you drive into someone, but also like he will become
yes,
someone.
exactly. And then he says, I don't have the slightest clue what I'm gonna do if this falls through. So he has like no backup plan.
No.
And then he says, yes, you took your first steps today. You'll probably walk soon. My infinite CD flopped. Too many soft tunes. They're talking bad about Dad. It's ticking me off too. Makes me feel like I don't belong or something. Ooh,
Well, at least people are talking.
acknowledging it. Yeah.
It's better that people are talking about it than not talking at all. So that's at least somewhat of a good sign.
So he mentioned this in songs and interviews, but on that album in particular, he said he sounded like Nas and AZ with the way that he rapped. And he actually does, if you listen to them.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know Nas?
I know Nas, but I don't know enough Nas to know what that
Like,
means.
like how he raps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically, if you listen to early Nas, like Illmatic and stuff, the flow is similar. I'll show you when we get to the album what they're referring to. So then, yeah, he's saying people don't like the CD. They're saying it's too soft, right? Which is interesting because we find out, which he actually mentions here. He's like, okay, I feel like I don't belong. But then when he says, I think I might have just stumbled onto something new, it's the idea for Slim Shady, the persona, the
Yeah.
other person, right? Which is the
A
complete
360 of soft.
exactly. Yes. And then he says, I stumbled onto something new. Got a prediction for the future. I'm hoping that you open this envelope when you're older and it holds true.
No.
All right. Now we will let this song play.
That you open this envelope when you're older and it holds true.
Build this castle, now we are trapped on the throne. I'm sorry we're alone. I wrote my chapter, you'll turn the page when I'm gone. I hope you'll sing along. This is your
December 24th, 2007. Dear Haley.
Now if you found these letters, I guess I better try to explain. A lot's happened in between them since I rise to this fame. I said your name, but always tried to hide your face. This game is crazy, I wanted to claim my love for you, but dang, I never knew it'd be like this. If I did, I wouldn't have done it. You ain't asked for none of this shit. Now you're being punished. Things that should have been private with me and your mother is public. I can't stomach, they can take this fame back, I don't want it. I put out this last album, then I'm done with it. 100% finished, fed up with it, I'm hanging it up. Fuck it. Excuse the cursing, baby, but just know that I'm a good person. Though they portray me as cold, and if things should worsen, don't take this letter I wrote as a goodbye note. But your dad's at the end of this road. I'm sliding down a slippery slope. Anyway, sweetie, I better go. I'm getting sleepy. Love, Dad. Shit, I don't know.
I built this.
All right. Okay. So third verse comes in, same chorus, and then he starts the third and final letter of the song. December 24th, 2007. Dear Haley.
So she would be.
95, she'd be 12.
Yep.
And
Oh, it's her birthday, right?
yes. So he comes in third verse. He says, now, if you found these letters, I guess I better try to explain. A lot's happened in between since I rise. A lot have happened in between them since I rise to this fame. I've said your name, but always tried to hide your face. This game is crazy. I wanted to claim my love for you, but dang, I never knew it'd be like this. If I did, I wouldn't have done it. You ain't asked for none of this shit. Now you're being punished. So he's speaking to her directly. He's famous at this point. Okay, so context. This is during that 5-year hiatus between Encore and Relapse.
When he
And
was like doing drugs and like very like
yes,
addicted.
and what we actually find out at the end of the song, we hear him collapse from his overdose, which is he was in the hospital on this date in real life. So it's based on, truth, you know what I mean?
It was on her birthday.
So he was in the hospital on her birthday. I don't think he actually, you know what I mean? He's using like artistic
Yeah,
memories.
yeah.
But yes. So actually, I think he woke up on this date in real life. He was like out for 2 days.
So I always thought the answer to this question was no, but the way he's like writing the story and what it sounds like, did he overdose on purpose?
So I don't think they said it was on purpose, but you never know. It's weird with an addict. It's hard to.
Being an addict and alcoholic, like we both are. We both have 7 years clean. I overdosed, but I didn't need to be revived. And I'll tell you I didn't do it on purpose, but like I did.
Then so
You know
I
what I mean?
I mean I've overdosed and I've had the same thoughts though. It's like, okay, as an active addict, like if you wanted to kill yourself, I don't think using drugs would be the way you do it because like you're an active addiction. Do you know what I mean? It's like you have a crazy tolerance. Not that you can't, you easily can by
Yeah.
mistake. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's maybe more of a cry for help if when you're in active addiction, you try to overdose on your drug of choice. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, real quick, what happened to me was I was trying to get into, my dad was trying to get me into a detox. I was very, very, very fucking high. I still had a lot on me. And I was in the bathroom. They wouldn't accept me because I was still high. They were like, she needs to be in withdrawal. We won't accept her otherwise. So I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? I don't know. It's like, I have all this shit on me. I might as well just finish it all. So I did it all. And then I faded in and out. And the next thing I know, I was in the hospital. So,
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think he ever said he was trying to do it intentionally. I think it just happened, you know.
yeah.
So in this letter, it's interesting. So he's writing the letter as if so I guess this is like as if he's writing the letter right before he overdoses. Do you know what I mean? So he's saying, okay, I guess a lot's happened. I got to explain this to you. And then he's like, I tried to hide your face. You know, I said your name. So he's saying like he mentioned her in the music, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't mean to have these like these unforeseen consequences of her feeling, you know, imprisoned in the fame. You know what I mean? And like not having a choice whether she wanted her name and her business out there. You know what I'm saying?
But I think he was also saying that so like she would sort of realize that like he was like even when he was absent, he was still like thinking of her
Yeah.
and like, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Then he continues. He says, things that should have been private with me and your mother is public. I can't stomach. They can take this fame back. I don't want it. I'll put out this last album, then I'm done with it. 100% finished. Fed up with it. I'm hanging it up. Fuck it. Okay, so this is largely speculated that after Encore, Eminem planned on putting out an album called King Mathers, right? That was going to be the name of it.
Interesting.
And the plan was that he was gonna officially retire at the end of it. Like, really, that's it. I'm done. No more music ever.
So what year would that have been?
So this is 2007, this letter.
2007.
So yeah, 2007, 2008. So he obviously never put out that album. He relapsed. A
Yeah.
bunch of songs leaked from that time period. You
Okay.
know, so but this is what it's largely, you know, attributed to that album, you know what I mean, which
Okay.
never happened. But yes, he's done. He's like, that's it. I feel bad. I feel shitty about what I've done to you. I can't take this fame. I don't want to deal with this anymore. So then he says, excuse the cursing, baby, but just know that I'm a good person, though they portray me as cold. And if things should worsen, don't take this letter I wrote as a goodbye note, because your dad's at the end of his rope. I'm sliding down a slippery slope. Anyway, sweetie, I better go. I'm getting sleepy. Love, Dad. Shit, I don't know. And then
And like crash.
we hear the pills jiggling,
Oh, okay. And then like a
and
fall.
then we hear him collapse. Now, there is something which I never noticed. I found out from the internet. This album opens with Walk on Water by Eminem and Beyonce, right? And the very first line in the song is from Eminem is why are expectations so high, right? The very last line in this song is I don't know, right? So as we'll see, again, I don't want to say too much because you don't remember why we're doing these songs together, but just make note of the end of this song is I don't know. So
Okay.
that seems like it's the response to why are expectations so high. All right, so Castle.
It's really good. I like the chorus. It's nice that he wrote this with a bunch of like letters that he would have written to Haley over the years. It's a little sad, that's
Oh,
for
definitely,
sure,
for sure.
but it's really good.
Yeah. So if you think this is sad, you're not ready for what we're about to go through.
I don't like sad.
I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through this next song. It fucks with me every time I hear it. Um, I mean, you know, so like when this song came out, I was listening, this album came out shortly before my brother died, and that's what it reminds me of. It's fucking brutal. But it's one of his like masterpieces, and it is tied in with this. So, I love this song. I love the next song we're doing. So again, I apologize that we split this up into two separate videos. We probably could have done one. It's only 24 minutes, but there's
I
going to
don't
be,
know how long the other one would be.
I know. So
But we are recording like right back to back. I'm just gonna
Yes.
take 1 second to go grab my slippers because my feet are cold. But like that's literally the only break.
Yes, it is 5:53. I will show you the time when we start the next video.
All right.
See you guys.
Yes, and check out all of our
Sponsors.
sponsors. All right, bye.
Yes, bye.